Ismail, Marcel Papp, and Maximilian Kissel. It's Kissel, the national championship game winner, to get the ball rolling as I'll introduce you to the Lehigh Mountain Hawks starting. Racing down the right side, plays it back for DeRussell. And DeRussell stepping inside onto his left. Zitza between the lines in a dangerous spot. The cutback, shot blazed over the bar by Coughlin. What a start for the Mountain Hawks, testing the Catamount back line, unable to really test Herseg. That's a great find from DeRussell, and Zitza so often the distributor without one of their primary aerial threats. Look for the center backs, Boltman and Uglis here. Good ball to the back post. Kissel rises up for it. It's prodded over the bar. Boltman the stab, and both teams just barely brushing the crossbar. Good service here from Lockerman. It's a well-weighted and angled ball. Kissel was in the area. And then Boltman just couldn't keep Uglis, stepping in for the injured Auke, who the Catamounts were really pleased to pick up from UMass Lowell in the transfer portal. And the Catamounts have yet to surrender a goal this year when Auke's out there. Blasted well long. Not ready for Painadith to step on it. And Jason Painadith now cuts it back across. Yusuf Gay keeps it moving for Larea. A heavy pass. Larea angled out wide. Now he looks to serve, and it's blocked by Zella. Coughlin, he's the one who had the ball lifted over the bar earlier. And now Zelafro sends Marcel Papp on the chase. Has Maximilian Kissel with him. Papp feeding Kissel on the breakaway. Maxi Kissel scores! It's Papp to Kissel again. And a clinical Vermont counter. It's the ball from Zelafro that sends Papp on the run, and then a wonderfully weighted outside of the foot flick from Papp sets up the clinical, automatic finisher. And Vasily Ismail bypasses the outside back Beeler. David Ismail clips it in. Sheeler gets it away, only as far as the man from Ridgewood, New Jersey. Zitza here will look to take this opportunity to deal one into the Catamount penalty area. He does have a magic right boot, Zitza. That's a good ball. Boltman there defensively, and it's put over the top by Smiley. I think the center back touched it last. Sure enough, goal kick. Smiley got goal side on Boltman, and he gets his head to it. Lockerman in Ismail's direction. Heads it for Zelafro. Tried to bring the volley off his chest. Hammered away by. Works out for Nico Lobis. The strong youngster striding along for Kissel. Pushes it along for Papp. Those two continue to build their connection. Takes a deflection. Lobis the header! Keen Noonan flying. Snags it out of the air. It's a well-placed header from Nico Lobis. A deflection off Sheeler, and it was just floating. Hard to put the power on it. Lockerman's also standing near, but I think this is for the right-footed Papp. 5 in the Mountain Hawk wall. Marcel Papp looking to double the lead. Knocked away. The save from Kinnunen. Punched aside. Vasiliu spins it to the back post. Papp heads it down. Not cleared yet. Zitza does. Rainbowed himself. And he spun it for Zelafro. Zelafro the one-time ball to the back posts. What a defensive effort it is. A little over a week ago, I think I accidentally called him Oscar that day, but Omar in it left back. Vasiliu, that's a good ball. Papp, the jumping volley, spilled by Kinnunen, but he's back on top of it. Oh, what a try by Marcel Papp. Air Marcel here on the Vasiliu delivery. Zitza on the corner. Lehigh down a goal. But they've threatened at times. To the back post this time, Davis the header. Puts it Vasiliu and Lobis. The Mountain Hawks sitting deep defensively. 10 behind the ball. Ismail puts it on his left foot. David Ismail drives it into the corner from long range. It's a left-footed beauty for his first of the year to extend the green and gold lead. seemingly out of nothing. The ball finds Ismail in a nice pocket. Well, he's primarily right-footed. If that's his weaker foot, man, he got knocked away at the last moment. Last-ditch defending. Chavez against Gonzalez. Feeds Lobis, drives it in. Ismail tries the header, and Amar Rabana picked up by Sang. Has Grant running down the line. Toby Grant, the electrifying red shirt fresh along the edge of the penalty area. But he works hard to win it back, and he's done so. Has Kuhn now for reinforcements. Here's the big fella Kuhn for TJ LaCourie, a curler! TJ LaCourie makes it 3! The first of his career puts a cherry on the top of the opening half for Vermont. Well, it was Sang's work rate that won it back, and it deflects off of Zitsa. It's a big deflection. That's a 3-goal half for the Catamounts. And a dominant scoreline into the break. Kissel scoring on a breakaway on the feed from Zelafro and then Pap. David Ismail on his left foot double box. Pinata flicks it along, and now Luciano Lorea spins it out wide for Aiden Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives it in, headed away by Boltman. To the back post where it's brought down. Zitsa tries a left-footed strike. Marcos blocks to deliver towards the cage of Herseg. Perhaps not. Awkwardly down the line for Davis. Back for Zitsa. Now lifts it into the air, claimed by the big. Instead gives up the free kick to the visitors. Put back in play quickly by Lehigh. Neatly chopping it along. Blasco gets it away near the penalty spot. Landon Beeler drives it in, and Toby Grant leaps in the air to meet it. It's Beeler to deliver. The left back, an in-swinger. Herseg calls for it, lunged after it, and was fouled. On the line. Put it too much in front of Lobis. Zitsa. Ball won by Lobis. Nico Lobis plays it through. Kissel on the move. Kissel lunges for it. Zelafro. Coolly to Boltman. Now Toby Grant, numbers in the middle. Grant delivers a back post ball. Bounding ball finds Sang. Clips it back across. Miller the header. Saved off the line. Kinnunen. That time not on the same page as Kissel. Sang slides in, but gives it up to Aiden Gonzalez. Things swinging back the way of the Mountain Hawks. Shea Coughlin had the big early chance. That drive just over, shrugging off defenders. Tried to direct it out wide where Miller was in the area. Too much on the pass. Miller does collect. That's neatly done. Lobis tiptoeing. He goes to ground inside the penalty area. Accumulation foul more than anything. Blasco thought he'd won the ball cleanly, but it's a set piece for the Mountain Hawks. Left footer outswinger. Dangerous ball, and Lehigh get one back. Luciano Lorea celebrating and trying to fire the bench up. And Lehigh are back within a pair. Lorea's second goal of the season off a set piece. Beeler's delivery to the near post was a nice floating ball, and a couple of the Mountain Hawks got there first. It was not Lehigh getting one back just about 10 minutes ago. It's the right foot of Giacomo Zitsa. Goes low, and it's blocked by Blasco. Rebound from Gonzalez is corkscrew. Giacomo Zitsa. In a similar spot to the opposite side of the field when he delivered a near post ball that gave Lehigh the opener, and they get a header towards Herseg. Yes, Herseg. Boltman gives that away. Aiden Gonzalez, as the center back opened up. Gonzalez plays it for Coughlin. Coughlin on the edge of the area. Finds Giacomo Zitsa. Herseg the catch and save. Beeler. Early service in Gonzalez's direction. He fends off of Fuglis. And Gonzalez does well to Gay. Back post. Still a comfortable Catamount lead for now. Giacomo Zitsa presiding. Back post ball, headed over the bar. Paul Smiley had Herseg going aerially. Herseg had it covered, but it's a good ball and a good header. Some power behind it from Smiley. You can see there, Herseg controlled by Sheeler. Robertson tries to whip it in. Grant's header out of immediate danger. Collected for a shot from distance. Landon Beeler. Marcel Pap has done brilliantly. That is really great work from the Hungarian Pap. And now Lobis wide for Grant. Grant Chavez. Back for Toby Grant. Grant clips it across. Trying to keep it that way and holds 2-goal edge. Beeler to the back post. That's Toby Grant who gets the header. Chavez. So a drop ball here for Zietze. It was Lehigh in possession, so they'll get to keep it. That's hammered to the back post where Yusuf Gay's waiting, flicks it along and dragged wide on the shot. They say he won the ball. Well, the ball was won by the defense. Gonzalez looking to free up Yusuf Gay. Boltman back defending. Gay going himself. Driving his way to the end line. Now Lehigh really throwing numbers forward. Back post ball. Smiley brings it down, tries to clip it back across. Ball ping-pongs right, what Sheeler thought was a shove. Marcel Pap. Robertson working back to recover. Pap plays it through. Kissel on the ball. Maxi Kissel just wide. On his left foot is weaker of his two. It was once again Pap and Kissel linking up. Recovery from Landon Beeler. They've been unable to really storm back into this match. Boltman's header a distance away right after the pressure from Kissel, and Marcel Pap might smell more. Pap wants his right foot. Marcel Pap! Lobis. And Thompson. Chavez. Vasiliu, a drive! Good save, Kinune. Lobis into the atmosphere. It's Vermont with 3 first-half goals back in the win column. No clean sheet tonight for Herseg, but he picks up another victory between the sticks for the Catamounts as the 9th-ranked team in the nation returns home with a win. Goals from Kissel, Ismail, and LeCoultre.